People are saving thousands by living in hotels, but some are trapped and can't get out. Wait until you see the last one.
I packed what I could in my car and I got the fuck ASAP pretty much. My name is Jasmine, and for the last year and a half, me and my daughter have been living in this hotel. Let's talk about it. Now y'all, I have gone back and forth on if I should even make a video like this because this is so outside of my comfort zone. I do not like videos like this, okay? Part of me wants to continue hiding. Part of me knows that as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna be cringing, okay? I'm not gonna even want to post it. Part of me knows that as soon as I'm done recording, I'm gonna think of everything I should have said, I could have said. But listen, hiding has not helped me heal. So here we are. About 2.5 years ago, I made the executive decision to leave my hometown. I was completely unhappy with where I was in life. So I told myself, Jasmine, if you ever want to just feel some sort of happiness, this move is needed. So I literally left my job. I left what little family I had. I left a bunch of my stuff. I packed what I could in my car and I got the fuck ASAP pretty much. I was so nervous, but I was so happy at the same time. I was just like, this is about to be the fresh start that I needed in my life, that we needed. I had this plan in my head on how my life was gonna go once I moved. Like I knew the job, the house, I knew I just had a plan in my head on how I thought my life was gonna look after I moved. Yeah, I ended up moving and everything just went downhill from there. Literally, I gotta look at my calendar, but I feel like less than 2 months after I moved here, my car got repossessed. I ended up having to stay with my friend way longer than we had planned to. Then ultimately we had to move into this hotel because this was literally the only place that accepted us at the time. When I say my life literally flashed before my eyes, I was like, wait up, hold on. When I tell you I have applied to every assistance program that there is in the state of Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth city limits, I didn't apply to so many jobs. If you can think of it, I didn't apply to it. I honestly feel like I'm trapped in some sort of bubble and I just cannot seem to poke my way out of it. This is not the life that I prayed for. Not the life that I dreamed of at all, especially at 32 years old. Like, I cannot believe that this is where my life is at 32. I just cannot. I don't like that. If it's not one thing, it is another. I don't like that every time it looks like, okay, it's getting better, I feel like I just get knocked down 10 steps. I literally cannot make this up. Let me give y'all an example. I ended up getting a job and it was supposed to start at the same time Bree was supposed to be going back to school, so I had it lined up perfectly. She would start school and a little bit after that I would be starting at this job. It was in person, okay? Long story short, the school that I wanted Bree to go to, she was unable to go to. We only had a few other options to choose from. Either A, I was gonna have to choose a school that was outside of the zone that we're in, and I was gonna have to be figuring out how to get her to and from, or send her to this other school where she would be able to ride the bus, but it was not so good of a school. If I'm being honest, we are not staying in the best area, so there's that. So I really prayed on it. I thought about it long and hard. I talked to Bree about it. She did not want to go to this school. I didn't want her to go to this school. So we ended up making the decision to move to homeschooling. Off topic, but homeschooling has been great. I can update y'all about that later. Anyway, I ended up not being able to go to the job because it was an in-person job only and I couldn't do it remote. And it was just like, dang. Every time it looks like, okay, here we go. We finna, somebody grab me by the back of my shirt and I mean yank me down. Because what? The last few months, honestly years, have been so rough for me, so dark for me. Getting out of the bed feels impossible. All of the basic everyday things that you normally do feel impossible. I feel like time is moving and I'm so stuck. I just feel so behind. I'm mad, I'm sad, I'm irritated, I'm annoyed, I'm embarrassed, I'm all of these things. And since I'm on the topic of embarrassment, I might as well address the elephant in the room, me having to ask for help. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, then you already know I've had to post a story or two. And embarrassed is not even the word.
I can see why she did that. She kind of felt like she didn't have no other reason. Can't your credit messed up? Bro, I understand, bro. Like, life get hard, but sometimes you have no way out. You gotta do what you gotta do. But this next one, though, the next one get crazy.
I had no idea what was about to happen.
He know he see that camera. Boy, that camera is right there. Come on, man.
Taking photographs of it.
Imagine you're asleep yet, and you just open your eyes to first of all remember that you're under a table in public, but second of all see a pair of legs stood right next to your head, and you have no idea if they know that you're under there.
You seen that camera, bro? Like, there's no way. This is probably a 4K DSLR camera looking right at you, my boy. Looking at you in your eye. He looking around like, come on, man. We know. Come on, bro. You ain't gotta act stupid. I don't even know why this person even did that. But this next lady, she ain't even hiding. Ain't no hidden cameras. She put the cameras up herself. Let's see what she finna get into.
Get ready with me as a 27-year-old that lives in hotels. Y'all, so today actually I have to leave out of my hotel by a certain time, and I told these people I was gonna leave at 11, and I decided to play all morning. At this time it was about 9 a.m. and then I started to pack up, and then I was like, you know what, let me go to the gym. So I decided to go to the gym, even though I had like 2 hours to get ready and leave out of this hotel, y'all. I did start to pack up a little bit, and I also had laundry, but my job is sending me to a place called Casa Grande in the middle of nowhere in Arizona, and so that's why I have to leave. But this is me going to the gym. I had to get that in, y'all, because this is like my 5th year saying I'm trying to lose weight, and this is my last year, so I have to. Y'all, at this point I only had about 40 minutes before I had to check out my hotel, so I was about to do laundry. I took a shower first, came back, did my laundry, put everything in, and started to pack up my car. So keep in mind, I did have to go to the receptionist desk and get my hotel reservation extended because I'm so last minute. But I've been at this hotel for damn near a century, so they went ahead and let me extend my stay for just another hour to finish with my laundry. Now, y'all, one thing my job is gonna do is send me anywhere. They just send me anywhere. But here I am, finally making it to my destination, which is another hotel. And I'm unpacking my car, and y'all, I will see y'all next time.
Hey, man, she got a little setup plan for what she like to do, what she doing. She's also showing herself shower. Yeah, she's dedicated to that content. I ain't gonna lie. And it looked like her hotel had a fridge. It looked like a little apartment. That's not too bad if you ain't got kids and you know what you're doing. I personally wouldn't do it, but much power to you, sister. Do your thing. But unfortunately, it's finna get real dark. This next clip, it's not going too well for this lady, man. Let's see the hardship she's about to face.
Actually, I know, but we'll get to it. We gotta go, and we ain't got nobody key card, so we locked out for the day. We're going to my mama's house. Check on the tortoises. They're good. Okay. This looks pretty decent. All right. As a mother of 5, family of 7, living in a low budget hotel for over 589 days. I don't know. I think it's 587. Who knows? I can't keep up at this time. At this point, I'm ready to move out of this place. This is what it looked like, though. And we about to go. We studying the preamble. And yeah, it's Proverbs 17:28 today. Even a fool, when he holds his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. All right now. It's time to go, babe. We late.
Really sad, man. She had to pull out the Bible. I'm not trying to make fun of her situation, but that's when you know you're going through something, when you got to pull out the word, pull out the scripture. You're going through stuff. You should want to read your scripture when you're going through positivity as well, but when you pull out the scripture, you know you're going through words. It's really sad. A lot of people can't get into these departments because of credit. Your credit's messed up. You got to get that right. No credit, no stay. This next clip, we're going to listen to a lady talk about how people go from van life, and they thought they was going to live nice in a van, but now they have to live in these hotels.
One of the things that TikTok is exposing is how many people actually live in extended stay hotels and live in hotels in general. Because I've been covering different things about homelessness for years, and more on this app, you're seeing people who live in hotels full time. Like that's it. Like between people living in their cars, like RV van life was really touted on this app as like a viable solution for a lot of people, and then to see the people who tried that and showing how much it actually sucks for a lot of fucking people was important. But now to see the people talking about how they live in extended stay hotels and they have no idea how they would get into apartments, that's another important conversation to have. Because when you think of people that are homeless, if they didn't have if something happened with that extended stay hotel, they would literally be out on the street. And you know, some hotels, because they're worried about people having residency and residency rights, they will make you get out at a certain point.
Getting worse. Oh man, I was just saying how I wouldn't live in a hotel if I was single, especially with kids, man. These next clips, oh my goodness, they have kids, and I hate they're putting them in this type of situation because, bro, it is not nice. It is ruthless to have kids in a hotel. There's only so much room they can run around. An apartment is already kind of crazy. Oh my goodness, and you can hear them crying in the background on some of these videos, man. So these next clips, I'm dedicating them to the struggle of single moms in hotels, man. I really hope y'all can get some peace and some clarity and get up out of there as soon as possible.
I live in a hotel with my 3 kids. Here's my morning routine, I guess. My kids are off to school already. It is 6:44 a.m. Oh, let me show you what they got here for breakfast. I don't know what the deal is about this, but yeah, I never eat those. I never really eat anything from here, but I do eat the waffles though. That I will do. And I will not drink this. This has gotten all of us sick. I just buy my own milk. But yeah, they're good to us here, you know? Considering I have so many kids here, like, my kids could be loud, you know? I mean, hello? If you have kids in a hotel room, you know, they could get loud. My son is still sleeping. He should be getting up in about 10 minutes. My boyfriend will be off to work, and yeah. But I promise to do a better, like, morning routine video for you. Normally, me and my son go for our walk, or we go to the store. All these is, like, down the street. Please watch my videos all the way through, you guys. It will help me tremendously. I pay triple the amount here than I did at my rental home. Let me say rental before people get upset. But it is crazy. All of our money goes to the room. But I love you guys, and if you want to know how we got in this situation, living in a hotel, I will surely let you know. I'll do a story time if some of you don't know. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye. Okay, I'm taking the garbage. They told me, oh yeah, somebody puked last night. Nice, right? They told me if I have garbage, just like a lot like that, to put it there, I guess. Okay, now I'm leaving. Love you guys, bye.
Hey y'all, I'm a 26-year-old single mom of 4 living in a hotel only until I'm able to get the money to be able to get me and my kids into our new place. I do get paid from TikTok, so every dollar that I make from any of these videos will be going to our new place. Being at the pay period end on the 31st, y'all will be seeing me every single day, okay? Literally so determined to go ahead and get me and my kids out of this room by next month, okay? Praying that we out of here by the beginning of next month, but y'all definitely gonna see because y'all know I love to update y'all. I did end up getting a Walmart order today, and y'all, this is exactly what I got from the store. Honestly, I don't know if I want to make this meatball meal or some pulled pork, but y'all, let me know what sounds good tonight. Definitely wish that we had some type of stove up in here because then I will be able to cook for y'all. Being that it's only a microwave up in here, we gotta do what we gotta do, y'all, okay? I mean, honestly, long as my kids eat, I'm cool. I do want to say thank y'all so much for all the positivity that y'all was showing me on my last video because I definitely appreciate y'all so bad, okay? I love y'all so much. Anybody that supports me, I love y'all, okay? Anybody that's been following my journey know I keep it real and authentic, okay? I just never been the type to fake my life. Wait, y'all, what should I make tonight? Some pulled pork sandwiches or this meatball meal? Let me know in the comments what sound good to y'all. Anyways, you guys, I'm so glad that I didn't get a lot of food because y'all, it probably wouldn't be able to fit up in this little refrigerator anyway. Y'all can see this is basically like a mini refrigerator. It's not really too much that you can put up in here. I do want to add that I do have a GoFundMe in my bio just in case you guys was wondering. If you made it to the end of this video, I thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna see y'all later on. Love you guys. Bye.
You just seen that wasn't the worst of it. This next clip, I think this is the worst. This is the worst one. So buckle your seatbelts. Are you buckled in? Are you fastened in? Alright, man. Let's go and go. Roll the clip, man.
What's up, y'all? It's Miss Niche back with another video. Yes, I said Miss Niche. I'm gonna post whatever the I want on my motherfucking page. Y'all can't tell me it. Dang. Am I gonna get blocked for this? I don't know. But anyways, this is my typical morning. The only thing I'm incorporating is doing some laundry. I'm about to get ready to do some laundry or whatever. Y'all hear my baby in the background. Y'all know I'm a single mom. We in this room together. It ain't no other room for them. Y'all gonna hear them a little bit. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. You see her now. She's quiet. She's silent. It is what it is. Boom. But anyways, I'm just cleaning up and doing all this little stuff. About to get myself together, y'all. I ain't even gonna put all of that in the video because, baby, it takes too long to wash my ass. Okay? And that's the goddamn truth. I can't even sit up here in front for y'all no more. I'm about to just clean up, get the back of that toilet. And I know y'all about to see me get on my hands and knees, yes, with this goddamn towel. And I'm about to take that same towel, and I'm finna wipe the floor. But don't worry.
Most of y'all know me by the lady that lives in hotels and motels, but I've got a lot of new followers and they want to go inside my room. So on this video, I'm going to take you inside and show y'all what we pay $427 a week to live here. All right, let's go inside. This is what it looks like when you first walk in. I'm actually standing in the doorway right now. This table was actually over here, but of course I've moved things around. You do get the little kitchenette, which comes with the 2-eye stove burner and a microwave. Now we brought this in, which is also a toaster oven and an air fryer and the crock pot. Cannot forget the coffee pot. You're gonna need a coffee pot if you're gonna do this type of hotel or motel living. This is the little living room area. I brought in the dividers and of course the little couch and rug and stuff, but the actual TV stand and stuff came with the room. I put the dividers up so I could make me a little TikTok area over here. And y'all don't judge me, but it hides my dirty closet. Let's check out the bathroom. No, it's not really big, but you do get the full-size bath shower. It is $427 a week for 2 people. It's a little cheaper for 1 person. And no, it's not luxurious living, but it will keep a roof over your head. And that does include all your utilities. But y'all give me that like, share, follow, and I'll be back with more on hotel and motel living and life hacks. Y'all have a great and blessed week.
Did y'all see that new study showing thousands of families in Metro Atlanta are literally stuck in living extended stay hotels, working, paying over 70% of their income just to stay there with no way out because of low credit, past evictions, and no money for a security deposit? And listen, I don't say this just to shock you, just for drama. I say that because credit is literally part of this problem. These families are trapped in a housing spiral where even though they working, their financial foundation isn't strong enough to secure real stability. Now listen to this. That doesn't happen by accident. When you don't understand how credit works, you end up stuck paying way more for less. Whether it's housing, loans, cars, business, opportunities, you name it. I had to learn that the hard way too. And after learning it the right way, I didn't just fix my own credit. I've helped over 100 people break cycles just like this. People who were stuck, tapping their income, but never getting ahead. So if you're watching this thinking, man, this sounds just like me, tired of making good money but still stuck, I want you to click the link in my bio for solutions, because understanding credit isn't just about a score. It's about freedom, choice, and security. Click the link in my bio for solutions.
I'm 32 and yeah, I live in a hotel. I've got 218 days clean, and before anyone says it, no, this isn't what recovery is supposed to look like. Sober living didn't work for me, so I stopped waiting for a system to save me and started figuring it out myself. You can judge it, you can doubt it, you can say I'm doing it wrong, but I'm still clean and I'm not going backwards for anybody.
Pretty positive note. She talks about her faith and her journey going to Dallas. That's where I'm at. She coming here on faith. So we're going to have her in high wishes and high hopes that she's doing good and that she's living life to the fullest.
Encouragement to share your journey when God leads you from one place to another, and all of the things with me living in a hotel, renting a car for 9 months, living in a hotel for a year. I'm not a follower, but this guy, he commented and he gave me instructions what to do when I go to the dealership, and it stood out to me, and I was like, you know what, out of all the comments, this one makes sense to me. I'm going to go with this guy, what he said to. And he said to me, if you have all your receipts from renting that car or whatever, go to the dealership. He said you can go to any dealership. And he said, show them the receipts or whatever, and I can get approved for a car with no money down, whatever, because I don't have no money, and I ain't have no money down. And I had a message from this finance manager named James. He is at Bruce Lowry. This is where he at in Fort Worth, Texas. Make sure y'all go see him. His name is James. He sent me a message and said he saw my video. He listened to it all. Works at Bruce. And for me, he think that, he might be able to help me. He's willing to give it a shot and to give him a call. So he gave me his work number. And that was it. So I called him that day, and we spoke. I shared with him my situation, told him what it was, told him I had the receipts or whatever. I had my bank statements to prove how much money that I'm bringing in so I can afford a car or whatever. And he said, okay, just put in the application. I put the application in Saturday. I'm not going to lie, guys. I was nervous, but I still did it because I'm like, okay, that guy's comment made sense. And I was like, I don't know, something about it. It just feels right. It feels right. So I was like, I'm going to go this route because this feels right. And I put the application in. He called me back Saturday and was like, hey, I got you an approval. Thing done that I needed to do. I went to that dealership on Tuesday morning because, that night I had to send him pictures of cars on that Monday night. Tuesday morning, work, and I drove out to Fort Worth. This man didn't even know I was showing up. Yeah, I showed up. I pulled up on him and was just like, hey, look. Hi, James. He's like, hi, Swan. I didn't know you was coming. It's like, I'm sorry I pulled up, but I need to get out of this car today, and I need to just pick out a car and go. Make a long story short, found the car, got it. Now, here's the great thing about God. The favor of God. When he leads you and you follow, you listen, and you obey. I could have went to the Kia dealership. I could have went to other dealerships. But when that guy DM'd me, he was a finance manager. I said, oh, I'm going to go with him. Because he said God spoke to him and told him to. Yeah, I showed up. I pulled up on him and was just like, hey, look. Hi, James. He's like, hi, Swan. I didn't know you was coming. It's like, I'm sorry I pulled up, but I need to get out of this car today, and I need to just pick out a car and go. Make a long story short, found the car, got it. Now, here's the great thing about God. The favor of God. When he leads you and you follow, you listen, and you obey. I could have went to the Kia dealership. I could have went to other dealerships. But when that guy DM'd me, he was a finance manager. I said, oh, I'm going to go with him. Because he said God spoke to him and told him to help me. So this is who I need to go with. But I'm grateful for the guy commenting, because that was words of wisdom that, he shared with me. And I was able to, when I contact this guy and say, hey, I have this. So that worked out. Well, I was financed through a bank who I have a charge-off account with. Remember I told y'all my credit is bad, so I need to work on it and fix it. Well, after I was approved for the loan, they goes back and say, hey, man, she got us. She got a charge-off with us. And James like, well, we already approved her for the car now. See, look at God. God will block something and push your name through just to get you what you need. So for all of y'all that needs a car, go to Bruce out Fort Worth. The finance manager is James Wilson. Make sure you ask for him. Tell them the girl from TikTok is who sent you. Because, yeah, I need that little incentives that they are giving away, like $200. I need that, y'all, because y'all know I can put that on my room. And if y'all are in Dallas, Fort Worth, and y'all need a hairstylist, make sure you check out my page, go to my website, and book an appointment. So y'all help me out on TikTok. So I don't care about being popular. I want to be booked and busy. popularity, I don't care about none of that. I just want to be booked and busy. I just want to transform women's lives from inside out. Make them not just look good, but feel good. Inspire, encourage, plant seeds, water them, and just allow God to use me as a willing vessel standing behind the chair. So I hope this helped you guys. Make sure y'all share it, post it, share it with anybody who you know that's living in a hotel, you know, renting cars, need help. This guy can definitely get the job done. Thank you guys.
Man, just because you gotta stay in hotels and stuff right now, that don't mean you homeless. A hotel ain't nothing but an apartment without a contract that you can just pay for every day. Just think about it. If you really wanna get to the meat and potatoes of the situation, every day we go to work, divide your rent by 30 days. And most of us probably paying about $40 or $50 a day out of the money we make every day. These folks got daily pay on jobs now where you can cash out on your money right then and there. You ain't got to wait on nothing. So if you really want to run your money up or you really need somewhere to stay, it ain't no excuse for you if you got a car and you can get on DoorDash or one of these apps to make you some money every day. Shit, you make you $150, $200 a day, take 50, pay for your room. It's the same thing as staying in one of these apartments. Same thing. You can run your money up the same way. Get your credit right. Like, it really ain't no excuses out here, man. So, if you staying in a hotel right now, that don't mean you homeless. It's the same thing. Literally. You just ain't signing no long contract and doing the credit check and all that. Okay. Here is the actual last one. This is the one I told you to wait for. They turned the comments off on this one, so there is no recourse on their actions. None of that. They know what they doing. They trying to rage bait, I feel like, but let's go.
We live in a hotel full time. We're paying $3,600 a month to stay here, and it is worth it to us.
We don't have to do chores.
I don't have to clean.
Cleaning service is provided.
Also breakfast.
This saves us a lot of time in the morning.
They also provide everyday items like batteries,
oven mitts,
scrub mommies,
toothpaste,
coffee,
dish detergent,
dish soap,
shaving kit,
a comb,
hand soap,
toothbrushes,
a shower cap,
and even scrap paper.
We're living comfortably. It has
cabinets, a dishwasher,
a closet, and comfy chairs.
More cabinets and drawers all over the hotel.
Granite nightstand.
And even a fireplace. This queen-size bed is so comfortable, especially after sleeping in a tent for 3+ years.
And they charge us a flat rate, which includes
electricity, water, and trash. We're so happy we're not homeless anymore. This hotel is really nice and is worth every penny. Thank you guys for supporting us, because this would not be possible without you guys watching our videos and our journey from the beginning.
Thank you for all the watchers who